I'm heading out to go buy some bottles from somebody off Facebook Marketplace, because that's the kind of high quality, engaging entertainment you've come to expect from this YouTube channel. I probably have chocolate in my teeth. I just ate some chocolate. Well, that was a fun little adventure we went on down to California and back. That was like such a long time ago by now. That was the day after Christmas that we left, that we went down to Joshua Tree, and then we spent New Year's in LA, and then got back to Oregon and made it to Bend. Yeah, started our house sit in Bend the 6th or 7th of January, and it's now like the 12th of February. Yeah, kind of feeling a little bit of the cabin fever because of being stuck inside. Lots of work, lots of editing, you know, just tons of video editing. Even though I haven't picked up the camera for this channel, I've been picking it up for other reasons. For instance, we went to Portland where I filmed an event. My friend was putting on this event. It was called Glowfish, and I got hired to take photos and video. I'll show a little bit of that now. All right. Yeah, we are on our way to Portland. I have my first paid event videographer gig today. That's right, I'm a professional. We are approaching a cliff. Oh, mama. Imagine just dropping my phone right now. Some folks over there taking in the view. Yeah, that's neat. Well, that was fun. Time to get back to the car and get back on the road. For about a month, we were just having like such fog and freezing weather. I didn't want to go outside. I went out one time filming stuff. You want to see that? Or here, take a look. January in Bend is less of a month and more of a condition. Morning arrives reluctantly, like it forgot something important and isn't sure if it wants to come back or just deal with it. The fog hangs low and motionless, as if the world itself has decided to sit this one out. Trees stand encased in ice, every branch frozen mid-gesture, waiting to remember what it was it was trying to say. This is the time of the year when getting out of bed feels like an act of moral courage. The floor is cold, the air is colder. Even your thoughts move slower, padded by the frost. This isn't my car. This is the folks that we're house sitting for letting us use their car, so that's pretty cool. I'm heading to the gym this morning. Normally I would work out outside or in the home, but it's like literally freezing out. All the trees and everything are covered in frost. I just felt the anti-skid kick in this vehicle coming up to a stop, so maybe I should put the camera away and, you know, pay attention to the road. Yeah, we got snow down here. Freaking winter wonderland. I just finished up at Planet Fitness. It's a good gym. It just kind of sucks because it's the only Planet Fitness in Bend. It's packed all the time, and there's like very little space to roll out a yoga mat and like stretch and do yoga. But otherwise, it's a good gym. All the equipment seems like really new and in good condition. Everyone working there is like real cheerful and helpful, and generally all the people there are not super annoying, so big wins for Planet Fitness Bend. Even right now, there are people circling the parking lot looking for a spot to park. There just aren't enough parking spots. It's weird. The parking lot will be completely full, but then the gym's not totally full, so I'm not sure what that's all about. In the half-light of another morning that feels like every other morning, I stand over the counter again, beans falling into the grinder like tiny blood. Man, you're not doing that whole make us watch you make coffee thing again, are you? Well, yeah, I was planning on it. It ain't content. It's just you making a cup of coffee. And stop with the whole poetry reading thing. God, I'm sick of this. Jeez, everybody's a critic. Yeah, it's all right, I guess. Not like the coolest looking thing in the world, but at least I got outside and I'm somewhere that's not the backyard of the place we're staying. So what have I been doing if I haven't been working, I haven't been going on adventures? I don't know, time just flies. It's like the days are so short because it's February, and building new routines. I've been going to the gym in the morning. Yeah, I get work done, like I do stuff. This is probably incredibly loud because of the vehicles passing by. Like I go out into nature and I pick the one spot where there's just like tons of cars. Maybe I should go somewhere else. You know what, I'm gonna go somewhere else. Yeah, okay, so I'm by the river now, which is probably just as loud as the traffic, but at least it's nature, so that's nice. I'm at some park here in Bend. I don't know what the park's called. I just saw a park, pulled off. Thought it'd be a nice place to go shoot. And yeah, just really dying to get outside and do something. I feel like a month has passed by and I haven't really gotten a lot done. And part of that is a bit of the amount of pressure and the expectations that I put on myself to get stuff done. I put a lot of pressure on myself to get stuff done. I really love this channel and I like making content for it, and I like getting out and doing stuff. I got a lot on my mind typically, and this channel provides a really great outlet for me. Let me get back in frame. This channel provides a really great outlet for me to, like, you know, just spew my thoughts, speak. I don't have any friends here. It's just Jai and I. I probably could go meet some people, but I don't want to do that. I'd rather talk to the camera. It doesn't talk back. No, I'm talking to you guys, of course, and you can talk to me. Talk to me through the comments, should you want to join in on the conversation. I'm gonna move this way because there's sun over there, and that would probably look a lot better if I was in the sunlight. I'm trying to chill out right now because I'm on a bridge, obviously, over a river. People are going to want to cross this bridge eventually. A lady just crossed the bridge while I was talking. I see some folks over there. Breathe and calm down. All right, maybe I can find a better spot if I keep walking down this trail. This is kind of cool. I could just kind of stand here, look cool. No one looks cool just standing here. The audio wasn't recording on that last take, which is awesome because it gives me a second opportunity to record whatever the hell it was that I was trying to say before. Yeah, I was just talking about the pressure that I put on myself to make stuff for this channel and needing to be cool with the fact that it's winter time, the days are shorter, it's colder out. I'm in Bend, Oregon, which is a beautiful place, but it's not an exciting foreign city. I'm living a little bit more of a domestic life right now, right? I'm not just by myself running around in some foreign country, vlogging all day, finding new adventures, and then staying up till like 3 in the morning editing. You know, there was something very exciting about that lifestyle. Not sustainable, obviously, not healthy, but was very fun. And it got me good at this, like constantly filming, constantly editing, constantly walking around and like talking to people. Well, not talking to people, talking while there were people around. I said Garmajoba a lot to people, so I guess I technically was talking a lot to people, but that's just not the case right now. Nice little picnic table. All right. It's a short picnic table. Look at this. I feel like a child at the grown-ups table. Yeah, I gotta plan some adventures. I gotta plan some hikes or something. Get out of town or find the cool stuff to do in town. There's supposed to be some pretty good trails and a nice river walk. Probably walk around town sometime, just check out what's going on downtown Bend. I think there's a pretty cool like brewery, like pilgrimage you can make, because there's a ton of breweries here. You know, maybe get all tuned up one day, hopping from brewery to brewery. Try saying brewery many times. Brewery, brewery, brewery to brewery. Good stuff, Curt, good content. It is a heck of a lot easier just putting the tripod on a table and sitting down, trying to find like a cool spot to stand. You gotta set up the tripod. What I want to do with this channel is try to find greater ways to connect with people. You know, it's just not going to be the same as it was when I was traveling the world. It's still winter. The days, granted, they're getting longer, but the days are short. Sometimes it's freaking cold. And I don't want to go outside. I don't want to go do stuff. I don't want to go walk around when it's cold out. It doesn't mean there aren't ideas for me as far as what to film. I just need to think about sharing my thoughts, right? Like day-to-day living. What kind of things pop up in my head? What do I think about? What kind of problems do I face and overcome? How do I do that? And maybe if I share that with you, you might find some value in that kind of stuff. And maybe find it relatable, right? That's what people want. They want relatable content. They want escapism. They want something to relate to. They want to be taught something, you know, like learn something through a video, be entertained. And I can do some of those things, but I think while I'm having a hard time thinking of exciting, adventurous stuff to film, I could at least try to be relatable, try to share with you the stuff that goes on in my life and how I deal with it. And yeah, maybe you'll find a little bit of comfort in that, knowing that your problems maybe aren't so unique to you, or, you know, I don't know, something in that realm of thinking, right? We all got problems and we all deal with them in different ways. I think I'm pretty good at dealing with the stuff that crops up in my life. Is that a thing? Crops up? Is that what you say? Problems pop up? Problems crop up? I don't know. Crop up, like a crop, and you gotta take the scythe and cut them down, right? Get the plow those problems down. So how do I plow the problems? I think I have I've dealt with so much crap in my life and beat my head against the wall trying to figure things out that I'm pretty good at like dealing with issues and hardships, almost to the point where it doesn't feel like I have many problems. And I know I do, everyone's got problems. I just overcome them in a very graceful manner. But maybe I need to share that with folks. Maybe I need to, really consider when I do have some kind of issue and I overcome it, get back on track, life's good, pause, consider how I did that, and consider sharing what it was. So I'm gonna try to do more stuff like that. Try to get out more and just talk like this, find a nice place to sit and spew out what is on my mind, because that helps out a lot. I've said it before in videos, this is a practice. And if you don't do this consistently, just sit down and talk, it gets hard. You stutter, you and a lot. You ramble on like I do often, I'm doing right now. And generally just don't know how to form the words from the thoughts. I need to journal more. I kind of fell out of my journal practice. I was journaling every day and that helps so much. But I have been really busy. That event gig that I did, that had me like busy for a week straight. And then getting caught up on that California footage, that had me busy as well. And I'm filming other things and doing other stuff in life. It's not all just this channel, but I'm getting better. And I think that I just gotta keep going, keep practicing, keep remaining focused, not put so much pressure on myself to create super cool stuff, just anything, any little bit all the time. But I do think I thrive on more output as opposed to holding on to a lot of stuff and then doling it out one week at a time. Because what ends up happening is I record so much stuff and the things that I'm releasing are like weeks old and I don't like that. And then the stuff that I'm editing is like so old that I don't even want to edit it anymore. Like we went on a trip to Roseburg, and along the way we went to Toketee Falls and I filmed some stuff there, and I don't even want to edit that stuff, but that's like weeks in the past, and I look at that footage and I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. That was so long ago. Even that footage of it being all frozen, the freezing fog, that was weeks ago now, and it feels false to edit that and put it out. It'd be like confusing. Like, what do you mean? It's not frozen. It's pretty damn nice right now. It is life as a vlogger, and this guy kind of looks like security or a police officer. Hey, how you doing? Doing all right. It's not freezing out. It's nice. Yeah, got a couple more hours. Yeah, so just get out a little bit at a time. Like I was saying, I thrive on more output. Just maybe shorter videos, maybe different kinds of videos. But yeah, I gotta get to Whole Foods and buy some milk so I can keep making kefir. And I'm kind of getting a little hungry. It's 3. Find a little sneaky little spot to maybe go take a tinkle now that I know the fuzz has already left. So old Curt doesn't get a indecent exposure charge. All right, before I leave, let me get some extra wide, extra wide. Let's get some extra wide so you can see where I'm at. Security's over there. The fuzz, man. Here we are under the bridge like a true homeless person. Atop a stump right now. Legs look super long with this wide lens. I was gonna go walk over there, but then I realized it's like totally soggy. Not gonna do that. Oh, right on. I don't have to go take a cheeky little wee in the woods. There's actually an outhouse right there next to the van. Wouldn't that be the life? That's the life right there. Man, van, camper van. Like go cruise around in van. Go to cool parks like this. Make content. Explore. Yeah, that's the life. That'd be sweet. All right, let's see how much of a nightmare this is. Hey, not bad. Not bad. I've seen much worse. Look at that. It actually smells nice in here. Dang. They must have just cleaned it. Cleaned it 2 days ago. Nice. I know I say this a lot, but I miss this. I always miss just like walking around with the camera. How you doing? Doing all right? Just vlogging in the toilet, you know, nothing weird. I got crap in my boots. I got like pebbles and pokey things poking me in my boots. I feel like it's a common complaint of mine, having crap in my boots and then having to take the time to unlace my boots so I can get them out of the boots. But I feel like that's like life's problems, right? You get a little pebble in your shoe, and at first you're like, I can deal with that. It's just a little pebble. It's just a little discomfort. So you just kind of let it stay there. And over time, maybe that little pebble, you know, starts to really hurt, starts to really make a sore happen, and you just keep neglecting it. And if you would have just taken 2 minutes to untie your boots and get rid of that pebble, you would have saved yourself a world of hurt, right? I think that there's a lesson in there somewhere.